Hey everyone, it's Justine and welcome to my card tutorial. Today I'm participating as a guest designer for Catherine Approval's Naturally Inspired Stamp of Approval collection, and today I am guest designing and featuring this technique using various supplies that come in the collection. So if you've never heard of Stamp of Approval before, I'll try to give you the quickest explanation possible. Essentially, it's a collection of stamps and dies that haven't been released yet, and they are designed either by Catherine Pooler and sometimes by other companies as well. And all of them generally have a theme or they coordinate together and they create some unreal cards. So what's really cool about this is it retails for $99, but the value is around $130, so you save quite a bit of money. You get these stamps before anyone else, so all of the stamps will actually be individually released about 6 months later usually. So you get them beforehand as well. Plus you get a PDF guide full of ideas from the design team and guest designers that go along with this kit, so you'll never lack inspiration. If you're a little bit scared of the commitment of subscribing to a collection, then it's not a problem because Catherine does reveals on her blog before it's released. So within watching a couple of the videos, you'll be able to see the collection in its entirety. And the reason why it's split up into different videos is many people like that element of surprise and don't want to see what's in the kit. So today's blog hop, there are 3 days of blog hops and today's day 2, and I'm participating in this one, and I'm creating this card here. It mainly features stamps from the Birds of a Feather set. This feather is stamped then in 3 shades of Catherine Pooler ink, and I decided to just continue stamping layer upon layer on this card. So I've done nothing too special yet, except for stamp in those inks. Now Catherine Pooler inks are my favorite. As you can see, I used 3 of those shades there, because they're able to stamp solid images without any difficulties. So generally, I have all kinds of problems stamping using solid stamps, and I avoid them as much as possible, kind of like the plague, because they just don't stamp properly, and I need to use my MISTI, and I need to stamp them over and over again, and it's annoying. But with Catherine's inks, it's amazing because that solves all the problems. They stamp solid stamps the first time with no issues, and there's no ink residue when I'm going between inks, and there's just multiple things I love about them. So I'm just stamping this script here that also comes with the Birds of a Feather stamp set, and I'm just creating sort of a collage of stamps and building up my scene layer upon layer, but still keeping the card quite clean and simple. So once that was finished, I wanted to add a sentiment. Putting a white or a black die on here, though, seemed a little odd. The white got lost with the background, and the black seemed to overpower too much. So I thought, why not use black and white and mix the two and create something amazing? So I cut out this best die, which also comes in the collection, in black cardstock and white cardstock, and layered them one on top of the other to give a sort of shadow background, and I find this is kind of the best of both worlds. It doesn't get lost in the background, but it also doesn't distract from the background. So I'm just gluing them so that they are a little bit off center from each other so you can see the black behind the white, and I think it looks fantastic. The last thing I need to do was just add the little wishes to the bottom, so I cut out using a fishtail banner here on each side using my micro tip scissors, and I added that to my card using some 3D foam tape. The last thing I needed to do was attach this to a card base. So if you're interested at all in the Stamp of Approval collection, I have a link below in the video description that can sign you up for the waitlist. And it will be released on June 7th, as I mentioned, and if you're on the waitlist, you'll get an email a little bit earlier than the rest of the public, so that's really exciting. I hope you enjoyed this video tutorial today, and if you're interested at all, you can subscribe to my channel. You can also check out my blog for more details, as well as the blog hop, in which we're giving away a free collection or a $100 gift certificate if you by chance already bought it. And I have 2 other video suggestions for you. Thank you so much for watching, everyone, and have a great day.